back to golfbam.com channel. I'm trying out my new streaming live. So this is the first go at it. We'll see how it goes. I've got my bottle of Billiner water right now. One of my customers from my millsway.com consulting company. I'm just here to talk to you about challenges in sales. You know, I've been in sales. I started with ice sales. Then I was in the grocery business, sales. I was in the insurance business, selling. I was in the trucking business, selling. I was in the bread business, selling. I was in the specialty distributor, selling products. Now I'm working for, I got a manufacturer as a client, which is Billiner Water, like I showed you. And I'm trying to get this water in all the grocery stores across the U.S. and Canada, even in Alaska. I know they can melt snow up there, pretty clear water, but what do you face in sales? I've also done Melaleuca and other type of network sales programs, and all of them have challenges. And a big thing to do from day one, if you're wanting to get into sales, whether it's a Mary Kay business, Melaleuca, or selling products for a company, start a list. You know, I heard this back in my insurance days and I didn't take it real serious, but now I think back of all the contacts I've had in my lifetime, and if I would have saved names, email addresses, mailing addresses, phone numbers, details about their kids' names, birthdays, hobbies, that would be worth $1 million. I was talking to a guy the other day and he was selling advertising for a wine company. He was going around different businesses nationwide, traveling around. And after 4 or 5 months, he didn't have much in sales, so the company was wanting to let him go, and they asked for his contact list. Well, like he told me, he had worked on his contact list for 30 years. So he wasn't just going to give it to him. He says, you can have my contact list for $250,000. And they said, leave your computer and leave now. And he was done right on the spot. So your list is very valuable. So you don't want to give it up. You want to hold on to it. You want to keep building it. And you want to build your relationships. But don't get too discouraged. You know, I was in the grocery business 25 years at store level, 8 years at corporate level. And you have a lot of friends and people you thought were good close friends that would do anything. And then you call them and they find out you're in sales trying to sell products to a grocery store. And all of a sudden they're too busy to talk. Or you send emails out and they don't respond back. You leave voicemail messages, they don't respond back. You leave texts, they don't respond back. You really got to keep your spirits up because it can pull you down very easily. But you got to keep trying and make it a game. You know, sales takes a while, and the bigger the sale, the longer it's going to take, and the better you have to build that relationship with people and the customers. It's not going to happen overnight. A friend of mine, well, I have two friends in software sales, and the one can spend $10,000 to $15,000 a month just on his expenses for traveling, taking care of the customer, presentations. So, and he may not get a sale for 6 months to a year. So you got to stay persistent. You got to keep trying. Use tools like LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Research the company, people that may know other people. Always ask for references, leads, whatever product you're selling. Be proud of it, be excited, be professional, have fun. You know, anything we do in life, you might as well have fun doing it. Takes up so much of our time, so might as well have fun. You figure during a day, at least 33%, if not 50% of your day is spent at work or doing your work, whether you're working from home or out of an office. So you might as well have fun and make it a game. If something does happen and the company decides to part ways, because as we know in sales, I have many friends that they'll work for a company 3 to 9 months and be let go, and they go on to a new sales job because sales is a challenge. Got to hit quotas and budgets, and whether it's apps or sales or products in stores, whatever it is, if you don't hit your numbers, they may let you go and try to bring somebody else in thinking, boom, they're going to get somebody right away. My uh, uncle, who's passed away now, Bob, great guy. And I wish I could have done a YouTube video interviewing him because he was so awesome. He died too early, died at an early age. Uh, he smoked and that. Not saying that's the cause, because my grandpa lived to be 96 and he smoked, drank, and ate all the wrong foods. I still say he kept active and busy and he was always happy. So, but get back to Bob. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. My Uncle Bob sold art supplies in Chicago. Yeah, art supplies. Now, nowadays we got computers and this and that. So, but this was back before computers and technology and 3D printers and online and everybody having printers in their houses that can print photographs. And but he sold art supplies in lots of schools and colleges and universities, and like he told me, he said, "Man, Bruce, you know, sales is a tough. It's can be a challenge." He says every year, you know, I don't want to hit my quota too much, because whatever I hit my quota for the year, if I reach my quota in September, October, I kind of take it easy the rest of the year, because if I hit my quota, let's say my quota is $1 million for the year in art supply sales. Well, if I end up pushing it and I get 1.3 million in sales, no matter what I hit, they raise my quota $100,000. Yes, that's right. That was Logan in the background. Logan's birthday's December 5th, so he's having a birthday weekend. So as you can see, we're live. There's my lovely bride there just walking out the door. So get back to my Uncle Bob. He goes, Bruce, can you imagine? I got to sell over $1 million in art supplies a year. But he didn't let it get him down. He just looked at it as a challenge, but he said, it is tough. It's tougher. Well, nowadays, if Bob had the tools we have now, even like LinkedIn, where you can build business relationships and see who has a contact, a second or third contact with somebody. You can look at posts people do and comment on them and get to know them that way too. So thanks to the social media and computers, it's a lot easier to make contacts versus getting in your car, driving around or flying around. So a lot of people that I know that do sales, most of the time they work out of their home office. They can do presentations online using Skype and other tools. So it is a whole new world, but it can be a lonely world at times, and it can get you down if you let it. So if you are getting down, get out of the office, do something fun. Go read some positive books. Read some books on sales. Read books from like Wayne Dyer and Dale Carnegie and others like that. Joel Osteen. Positive books. 1 Minute Salesman. You know, all these different books to lift you up, get your spirits back on track, get your mind on track. If somebody doesn't want your product, maybe they don't want it now, but maybe the 10th time you talk to them about that product, they will. In the old days, I've sold mortgages and real estate too on the side, so lots of sales experience. But I remember back in, what would have been early 2000s, they talked about to get a sale, you need to talk to a client 6 to 7 times. That's right, 6 to 7 times I'd have to present this water 6 to 7 times to get someone to buy. Well, nowadays, friends that I've talked to, they said it could take 10 to 12 times before you get that sale. So stay persistent, stay positive, and focus on the activities that's going to get you the best results. But again, it's easy to work 24 hours a day. Don't forget your family, your friends, your health, your hobbies, sleep, food, exercise, all the things you need to have a balanced life. Because you're not going to do sales well if you're not balanced, if you're not happy. Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective book, great book to read. It has a schedule in there. And you can schedule time each week, whether it's for laundry, going to church, continuing your education, reading, health, family, fun, hobbies. You can schedule all that, and you won't believe how much free time you can get. So stay focused, whether you're going to work 4 hours a week, 6 hours a day, 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, whatever your schedule is. I still think people can do it. May think I'm crazy, but in less than 8 hours a day, if you're really focused, you can get your work done. So enjoy life, stay positive in sales, don't give up. If you believe in your product, there's people that need your product. Just let them know about it. That's all you can do. You can't make them buy it, but let them know how you could solve their problems, how you could help them out. We're in this world just to help out other people. So help out as many people as you can with your products. I've written 5 books and I have 26 self-hypnosis CDs. I made them to help people. Yeah, it's part of my business, but I want to also help people live a happier, healthier life. That's why I do these videos too. I want to help people succeed in life. My websites I currently have are millsway.com and golfband.com. Please go visit them. Let me know your thoughts. Tell your friends and family about my websites. And if you want any of my services on my websites, be sure to click on them. Thanks and for listening to my first official live streaming cast. Have a great day. Well, if I end up pushing it and I get one worth $1 million, I was talking to a guy in all the grocery stores across the U.S. and as in the bread sale. Bottle Billiner water right now. One of my customers from my millsway.com consulting company. I'm just here to talk to you about challenges in sales. You know, I've been in sales. I started with ice sales. Then I was in the grocery business, sales. I was in the insurance business, selling. I was in the trucking business, selling. I was in the bread business, selling. I was in the specialty distributor, selling products. Now I'm working I got a manufacturer as a client, which is Billiner Water, like I showed you. And I'm trying to get this water in all the grocery stores across the U.S. and Canada, even in Alaska. I know they can melt snow up there. Pretty clear water.
That was fun.
What was?
Toilet overflowed again.
No way. I was in the insurance business selling.
Again.